a week of droughtlander. I'm telling you, I'm busy going stir crazy. Anyway, we're here in the heart of Edinburgh and I've brought you to Carlton Hill. Now finally, the next episode, A. Malcolm, is approaching fast. And we've been promised a full 74 minutes of Outlander. We are now going to get an extended episode of Claire and Jamie's reunion. Now I know a lot of you guys, your eyes are going to start rolling now, because yes, once again we're going to be subjected to intense love-making scenes between Jamie and Claire. But don't worry, after this episode things are going to get a lot more exciting. The next few episodes to come is going to be introducing pirates and smuggling. Yes, Jamie has become a notorious smuggler, so things are about to heat up. Now the bulk of the next episode takes place in the Royal Mile, surrounding Jamie's house and his print shop where he's working. Now I'm not going to bore you by taking you there again. If you want to see the venues of the print shop scene and where Jamie lived, then please refer to my previous vlogs and you'll be able to see all the places in the Royal Mile. Now I'm going to show you where Jamie's print shop is. Right at the top of the Royal Mile is Edinburgh Castle, and that's the Royal Mile itself, which forms part of the old town. And as we move down here, that's where Jamie's print shop is situated. Now some old characters are coming back. Now I know many of you have been waiting for young Fergus to reappear. Young Fergus is Jamie's right-hand man, excuse the pun. He's working alongside Jamie. But they have to keep their distance apart because the two of them are smugglers. And as Jamie has the print shop, he doesn't want to be known as a smuggler. And young Fergus takes care of that side of the business. Now what you have to remember, Jamie was actually living in a brothel on the Royal Mile. And young Fergus, well, he was living down in the docks. Now in those days, Edinburgh was tiny. Now in those days, Edinburgh wasn't linked to the docks. There were two separate places. Now in the background you can see the River Forth. Down at Leith, that's where the docks were. I'm going to pan a full 360-degree view now to show you where Jamie lives. Now, Jamie lives in the Royal Mile behind the buildings behind me, which is in completely the opposite direction. So now in the distance where the water is where young Fergus had his base. Now I'm going to take a walk and show you how far that is away from where Jamie was living. So now you can see how far the distance was. Now the road that you're looking right down the middle of is Princes Street. It's the main shopping precinct of Edinburgh. And just on top of the hill there's Edinburgh Castle and the Royal Mile. And you can see the Pentland Hills in the distance. And of course Arthur's Seat. If you thought that Jamie and Claire were going to live happily ever after, I'm afraid you're in for a bit of a surprise. Because Jamie, he now lives in a brothel. So not only is Jamie a smuggler, he's also married now with children. So this makes things very interesting for Claire. So it'll be interesting to see how she adapts to her new life here. Of course, the other interesting thing is watching the relationship between Claire and young Fergus, because Claire was like a mother to young Fergus. So it'd be interesting to see if they resume their relationship, considering that young Fergus is now a smuggler. Now in the preview to this episode, there's a song playing. You can actually listen to the song on a site called Alibi, and it's called It's Going to Be a Good Year, just in case you were looking for it. Now this building you see behind me, was actually known as the disgrace of Edinburgh. Edinburgh was going to be known as the Athens of the North. So when they started building these buildings, they didn't realize how much it was going to cost. And subsequently, they actually ran out of money. So it was never finished. So I actually found a better location to show you the distance between where young Fergus was working and where Jamie had his print shop. So this is just a warning to tourists coming to Edinburgh. Now, Edinburgh is really safe. We'll not have any problems here. But Carlton Hill has got a bit of a history. Now, it's very safe to come to during the day, but do not come up here by yourself at night. It's got a very bad reputation. If you want to know more about that, just Google it yourself and you'll find out exactly what happens on Carlton Hill at night.